Hi guys, I'm now 6 weeks post-surgery and so happy that I am able to return to the gym. So before going back to my regular routine of workouts, I checked in with my surgeon with my progress pictures via text message to show how I am healing, how my scars are looking, how many stitches I have left, and report on how I am feeling. I've had so much energy throughout this entire recovery process. I feel so fortunate that I've just snapped back very quickly after having surgery to be up and about and moving around safely and taking each milestone as it comes. I feel very positive about this recovery journey and have loved sharing it with you all. So Dr. Basat confirmed that my healing is perfectly on track and I was safe to return to the gym. He advised that I do so slowly, gradually, and build my way back up to the fitness that I experienced before. So being a bodybuilder, I do lift heavy weights. I pick my children up and throw them in the air and they are as big as me. I've also picked up adults that I carry on my shoulders. So I'm probably not your regular fit mum, but I have definitely always led a healthy, active lifestyle. And I believe this has helped me to recover from surgery a lot quicker because my body was already strong and healthy beforehand. So returning to the gym, after remembering my passcode to get in, 6 weeks off is a long time to forget a passcode. I was really happy that my muscle memory was still there, and typing in my PIN number to enter the gym, going for a workout before work was the most cathartic experience. It was wonderful to get back into routine. It felt like my everyday life has suddenly returned once more after surgery, and I'm no longer kind of healing, I'm just back to being myself, which is lovely. So prior to having my surgery, I was in pretty good physical shape. I was training 7 days per week, eating healthy, and I went into surgery at a point when I was at my physical best. Kind of the maintenance of eating well, lifting heavy, and leading a healthy, active lifestyle. I certainly wasn't competing, but I was just maintaining that happy level of being fit and active on a daily basis. So taking 6 weeks off of the gym, I have lost muscle mass, and those muscles that I had in my neck, my back, my chest, my shoulders certainly helped to lift my old implants without giving me aches and pains. So to stop training and have surgery, I wasn't sure what my muscles would feel like. I wasn't sure if I would lose a lot of my results, if I would go a bit rounded on the edges. And obviously my diet has not been the same as when I am training. So I would normally eat 3 large meals a day with snacks in between because I could afford to, burning so many calories at the gym. But since surgery, I've not trained. I've only done gentle walks, and I've still continued to eat. So that's probably the wrong combination there, but I've really enjoyed taking cheat days, relaxing, having sorbets and lovely snacks and food whilst I was abroad in Turkey, as well as enjoying summer, eating bowls of fruit and having popcorn at the cinema. Things that I would normally allow myself as a cheat day when training at the gym. But obviously when I'm not training, I was expecting those extra calories to kind of clock up in the bank and have to deal with them when I now return to my normal fitness routine. So going back to the gym, I used a body composition test to tell me my body fat percentage. As we all know, when you step on the scales, your total weight is not necessarily your actual weight. You are also considering the amount of hydration and water that you are carrying in your body at any one time. If you have any fecal matter that has to be disposed of, that also adds to your weight, as well as muscle mass, followed finally by body fat. And what I'm looking at is body fat percentage. This will tell me how much of my body is muscle and bones and skin, and how much of this is excess body fat that I do not necessarily need and can shift, which will then affect my physique. Before having my larger breasts, I was a UK 6. When I had breast implants, I became a UK 8 to be able to fit into clothes. And whilst pregnant with my children, I have 2 children, I went from a UK 8 to a UK 10 in places depending on the brand, but returning to a UK 8 after giving birth. So after my surgery, I am again still a UK 8, and when I had my very large breasts, I was able to squeeze into clothes that had some stretch on the top half. My body, my buttocks, everything fits into a UK 8 or a size small normally, but if there were very stiff tops with, say, buttons or a zip, I would go up to a UK 10 on the upper half and have a UK8 on the bottom half. Now I can confirm everything I wear is a UK8, and I no longer attack people's shirt buttons when I wear a blouse that is a little too snug for me on the bust. So I'm very, very happy about that. So training at the gym, I actually avoided training with my chest and back muscles. This was because it was my first workout and I was looking to have a soft approach back to my training routine, where I would normally do 2 hours in the gym, around an hour of cardio and an hour of weights. I just did 1 hour in total. This was split into 30 minutes of cardio cycling, followed by 30 minutes of weights. When I lifted my weights, I kept my repetitions far lower and also the weight substantially less than I normally would have lifted before having had my surgery. I then also limited my movement from compound exercises, which engages multiple muscle groups, so upper body, instead isolating my muscles to not engage my chest. So I performed bicep curls on a preacher bench and tricep extensions also on a bench. This meant that I could just isolate the muscles of the biceps and triceps that I wanted to train to build the supporting and stabilizing muscles around the chest, so that I may move into a very lightweight workout in a few days' time. I then also trained my legs for some lower body. This is a really good way to burn calories because this is, again, a compound exercise which engages multiple muscles in the lower body. So this was in the form of leg press and calf raises. I'm also cautious that whilst I am still healing, when I train, my body will need to fuel my muscles with protein to repair them and build muscle. I do not want to take away my body's response to healing at my surgical site. So with my scars healing and the incisions, I want all of my efforts and energy to go towards that. So not overtraining is really important, not only to avoid injury, but also to give optimum recovery when your body is repairing cells. Following my workout, I then had a protein shake, which is also really important, regardless of if you have had surgery or not. Take your protein, supplement your diet and lifestyle with a plant-based protein shake. This is something that is far easier for your body to process and gives you greater rewards sooner. This also helps to boost your metabolism and burn body fat. So combining these lightweight exercises with cardio and a protein shake, I can then allow my body to heal from surgery whilst also rebuilding that foundation of my muscles without pushing myself to having aches and pains from DOMS or delayed onset of muscle soreness. So 6 weeks after surgery, having loved my first session at the gym, I now have just a few stitches left within my incisions. These are around the nipples, vertically down the bust and under to the side where the anchor points are, to provide that uplift of the bust without having to wear a bra. So taking off my surgical bra and my compression band was such a triumphant moment. I actually have become so attached to my bra. It's so soft and stretchy and comfy. And in all honesty, I literally lived in gym bras before having surgery anyway. When I had my very oversized bust, not many clothes fitted me, not many bras fitted me unless they were custom made. So having something stretchy with a wide band that doesn't dig into the shoulders, that has some kind of give and support in it, was really, really important to me. So I feel that I will continue to naturally revert back to wearing sports bras on a daily basis anyway, because they are so supportive and comfortable. Of course, I can wear underwide bras also, lacy bras, beautiful bras. I can shop in every single store now, online and in person. And from trying on different bras, I estimate that I am now a 34D to E cup, which I am so happy about with my 600cc silicone implants. So again, looking at the shape of my bust as I continue to heal, they have dropped into a beautiful natural teardrop shape, which I absolutely love, including the fullness at the top of my bust, which I lacked before. I had very much stuck on donuts that sat away from my chest, but now I've got this lovely slope to create a teardrop shape to the breast, which makes it appear absolutely natural. Again, they are much closer together. They now sit as if they are best friends rather than divorcees. And finally, I have given myself 30 days to get back to a great physical shape. Whilst I have been fortunate to maintain the majority of my fitness results before having surgery, I have allowed myself the rest, recovery and freedom to eat what I like and be quite lazy in comparison to where my training was at before having surgery. So now in these 30 days, I hope to show you how I will target body fat through diet, nutrition and exercise at the gym in a safe and sustainable way. I'm not looking to drop weight fast, and I'm not looking to build muscles as quickly as possible. What I would like to do is maintain a healthy diet and lifestyle after having surgery without compromising my surgical results. So continue to please come and have a look at my blog at tracykiss.com, type breast reduction surgery into the search bar, and you will see all of my progress throughout. There are so many before and after pictures. I answer your questions. I provide lots of information and advice, as well as my personal experience of this process. It's the first time I've had a breast uplift. I love my new implants, and I cannot recommend my surgeon more highly. This has been such a wonderful journey for me, and I am so happy that you have joined me on this path. So here is to the next 30 days where I will conclude my surgical diary 10 weeks post-surgery. I will also show you the final results of my incisions and scars to show you how the colour has changed. From starting out at a dark red colour when I had my fresh surgery incisions, they have since faded to a dark pink in places, a light pink in other places, and around 6 months to a year post-surgery, I expect them to fade to a pale white to match my skin, if not be slightly lighter. From this point, I can then decide if I would like to disguise my scarring. This can take place in two ways. If my skin becomes lighter in any area, I can have it tattooed to place a pigment into the scar to bring it up to my natural skin tone. I also have the option of laser resurfacing. This is where a laser targets just the scar tissue to help to break down any buildup or any bumps and lumps or any discoloration, so that the skin can naturally heal from the base level up to the surface and flatten and lighten any dark or raised scarring. So I will know at the end of my recovery journey what type of scarring that I will have, but already so soon after surgery, I am amazed by how quickly my results have developed and how natural my breasts look. And I really cannot recommend this more highly. It's the best decision I have ever made. So until next time, guys, please feel free to ask any questions that you have, leave any thoughts, feelings, findings, and feedback in the comments box below. I will do my best to answer them. Until next time, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself and others, and I will see you all soon.